In the tranquil garden, Jesus and his disciples gather under the cloak of night, sharing a quiet moment. The gentle rustling of leaves whispers through the garden as Peter, John, and the others listen intently, faces lit by hidden lanterns. The disciples remain unaware of the looming betrayal, their expressions reflecting peace and trust in the serene atmosphere. A sense of foreboding hangs heavy in the air, contrasting sharply with the disciples' oblivious serenity. Under the cloak of night, Judas emerges at the garden's gate, a sinister vanguard leading a squadron of soldiers. Moonlight catches the glint of metal as soldiers, a unified force, advance into the tranquil garden, their armor whispering tales of impending conflict. In the heart of the garden, Judas approaches Jesus, his shadow stretching long in the moonlight, a kiss poised to shatter peace. The kiss, a silent scream of betrayal, seals Jesus' fate as the soldiers surge forward, their resolve hardening with each step. Jesus, facing the encroaching soldiers, speaks with calm acceptance. "I am." The garden is plunged into darkness as the disciples, overwhelmed by terror, begin to scatter. One by one, they flee into the night, abandoning Jesus to an uncertain fate. Peter hesitates, his face a mask of internal conflict, torn between loyalty and fear. The battle within him rages as loyalty clashes with paralyzing fear, each vying for control. Fear triumphs. Peter reluctantly turns, his face a study in defeat, and joins the others in their desperate flight. The darkness closes in, swallowing the fleeing figures as Jesus is left alone. In the high priest's court, torchlight flickers, casting shadows on the faces of the high priest and religious leaders. Jesus stands silently before them, seemingly untouched by their intense scrutiny. Unspoken accusations hang heavy in the air as whispers echo through the vast chamber. Caiaphas, his gaze piercing, demands, "Answer the charges brought against you. What do you say?" The torchlight dances, accentuating the high priest's stern countenance as he awaits Jesus' response. The religious leaders watch intently, their expressions a mix of judgment and eagerness. In the high priest's court, dawn casts long shadows as the religious leaders gather, their faces etched with grim determination. Their voices echo through the stone chamber, a tapestry of lies and accusations woven against Jesus. They proclaim blasphemy, their words carefully chosen to incite outrage. False witnesses shuffle forward, their unease palpable in the heavy air. Their testimonies, a jumbled mess of contradictions and half-truths, hang in the air. The weight of their deception fills the court as dawn breaks, revealing the darkness within. In the Roman governor's palace, Jesus stands as a silent figure amidst the grandeur, flanked by Roman guards. Pontius Pilate observes Jesus from his elevated chair, his expression a mask of curiosity and skepticism. Religious leaders stand in the foreground, their faces twisted with anger, their determination a palpable force. Pilate raises a hand, silencing the murmurs in the hall. He leans forward, his gaze intensifies as he focuses on Jesus, a flicker of doubt in his eyes. The weight of judgment hangs heavy in the air as Pilate contemplates the accusations against Jesus. In the Roman governor's palace, Pilate sits uneasily on his high chair, his expression troubled. Pilate attempts to evade his duty, seeking to transfer Jesus to Herod in a bid to sidestep judgment. Herod returns Jesus to Pilate, finding no cause for punishment, leaving Pilate to face his dilemma once more. Outside, the crowd's agitation intensifies, their voices growing louder, incited by religious leaders eager for Jesus' condemnation. Before the imposing Roman governor's palace, a sea of faces churns with mounting agitation. At the forefront, religious leaders gesticulate wildly, their fervor igniting the crowd's fury. On the balcony above, Pilate appears, his face troubled as he faces the crowd's relentless cries. The sun blazes down, amplifying the palpable injustice as the crowd roars for Jesus' crucifixion. Pilate stands on the balcony, the morning sun intensifying the conflict etched across his face. The distant roar of the crowd and the unyielding gazes of the religious leaders amplify his torment. He looks down at the basin of water, a moment of quiet contemplation before the inevitable decision. With a sigh, Pilate dips his hands into the water, the weight of his choice heavy upon him. Each deliberate motion of washing his hands speaks volumes of the unspoken words and the burden he carries.